Since 2021, Agile has been huge on the PMP exam. In 2022 and beyond, you need to be rock solid in Agile to even begin thinking about the exam or just forget it. Seriously. It has become vital to know it, and to think it deep and analytically. This is why on this channel Phil constantly talks about Agile. He even has a podcast called PMP Exam Radio Show, where he talks about this Agile stuff non-stop. You should check it out right away. Go to pmradio.org. Have you seen people that pretend to be Agile, but they are something different? We commonly encounter people who pretend to be Agile, yet they are something else. All the time, it is that Agile in name only kind of situation, where they are doing daily stand-ups and maybe sprint planning. However, they are still using all the predictive/traditional phased approach processes, and all the significant planning up front, which really defeats the purpose. This is a pretense. If one is planning predictively or using waterfall development, just be honest about it. Do not call it what it is not. Do not say it is Agile. So many people are new to Agile. They have heard of Kanban but are just discovering the nuances and process of Agile. Some folks and organizations fear the Agile terrain, which has a basic framework of Scrum. The two most basic frameworks of Agile are Scrum and Kanban. There is really nothing to be concerned or afraid of. Let us discuss their reasoning and see if we can ease people's minds about utilizing Agile. Why people are concerned about Agile. First, obviously, it is different. It is hugely different and always causes a little bit of anxiety. Another reason is that organizations and people often feel it may leave them with a lack of control. They might feel Agile is chaotic, and they are going to lose control. Agile is certainly a change for most people because it uses some crazy terms like decentralizing decision-making. It does not need management in a team. This uniqueness just makes people wary of it. There are so many mechanisms, built-in risk mitigation factors. It is such a transparent process that it is exceedingly difficult for people to hide and do the wrong things. That is really the key. It reduces anxiety because many things are built to help make sure people are making good decisions. This leads to something else. We want to start encouraging organizations and ourselves as well. We want to encourage that concept or belief that experimentation is good. Everything we do is an experiment, so we are going to try something that we believe is the right thing to work on, and we are going to get to the end of whatever it is in a short time. We are going to discover if it was the right thing or not, and if it is not, we will change right there. There is a misconception that you must be in Scrum and nothing else if you are Agile. That is utter nonsense. We have what we call a category of smells. Things that do not smell all that is one of them. If we have an organization that says everyone must practice Scrum, they have not really understood the Agile mindset and philosophy. It is supposed to be very flexible. It is supposed to be a situation where you can choose what makes the most sense for your specific context. Scrum and Kanban have some major differences, though both are Agile frameworks. One of the big differences is that you are doing these iterations and you are time boxing in Scrum, and the expectation is that within that small, perhaps 2-week time box, we are encouraging scope to not change the time frame. Well, there are some situations where that is not possible, and this is where Kanban may be an option. Imagine if you are doing infrastructure rollouts or operations, you do not know what you are working out tomorrow, let alone 2 weeks from now. So trying to put in a framework that insists or at least strongly encourages some control within those 2 weeks is not going to work in every situation. We should be flexible. Every team should have the right to choose the process that makes the most sense. So, it is important for us to not be too concerned about it. Agile is actually very simple and straightforward.